Feature flags, also known as feature toggles, are a powerful technique in software development that allows teams to enable or disable features in a production environment without deploying new code. This approach provides greater control over the release process, enabling continuous delivery and integration. By using feature flags, developers can test new features in production, perform A/B testing, and roll back features if necessary without affecting the entire system. This technique is particularly useful in Agile and DevOps practices, where rapid iteration and deployment are crucial. Feature flags offer numerous benefits, including reduced risk during deployments, faster release cycles, and improved collaboration between development and operations teams. They allow for incremental feature releases, enabling teams to gather user feedback and make data-driven decisions. Additionally, feature flags can help in managing technical debt by allowing teams to disable incomplete or experimental features. This flexibility leads to more stable and reliable software, as features can be thoroughly tested in real-world scenarios before being fully rolled out. Azure App Configuration is a service that provides centralized management of application settings and feature flags. It allows developers to store and manage configuration settings for their applications in a secure and scalable manner. With Azure App Configuration, teams can easily update settings without redeploying their applications, ensuring consistency across different environments. The service integrates seamlessly with other Azure services, making it an ideal choice for managing feature flags in a cloud-native environment. It also supports versioning and labeling, which helps in tracking changes and maintaining configuration history. To start using Azure App Configuration, you need to create an app configuration resource in the Azure portal. Once created, you can add key value pairs to store your configuration settings and feature flags. The service provides a user-friendly interface for managing these settings, and you can also use the Azure CLI or SDKs for automation. It's important to organize your settings using labels and naming conventions to ensure clarity and maintainability. Additionally, you can set up access controls to restrict who can modify the configuration, enhancing security. Feature Manager is a component of Azure App Configuration that specifically handles feature flags. It allows you to define, manage, and evaluate feature flags in your applications. With Feature Manager, you can create feature flags with different states, such as on, off, or conditional. You can also target specific user segments or environments, enabling more granular control over feature releases. Feature Manager integrates with various programming languages and frameworks, making it easy to implement feature flags in your existing applications. To create a feature flag in Feature Manager, navigate to the Azure App Configuration resource and select the Feature Manager tab. Click on Add to create a new feature flag and provide a name and description. You can set the initial state of the feature flag and define conditions for its activation. For example, you can enable a feature for a specific percentage of users or based on user attributes. Once created, the feature flag can be accessed and evaluated in your application code using the Azure SDK or REST API. Integrating feature flags into your application involves modifying your code to check the state of the feature flag before executing the corresponding feature. This can be done using the Azure SDK, which provides methods to retrieve and evaluate feature flags. For example, in a .NET application, you can use the Microsoft.Feature Management library to manage feature flags. By wrapping feature-specific code in conditional statements, you can control the visibility and behavior of features based on the state of the feature flag. This approach ensures that feature flags are seamlessly integrated into your application's logic. Managing feature flags in a production environment requires careful planning and monitoring. It's important to regularly review and update feature flags to ensure they reflect the current state of your application. You should also monitor the performance and usage of features controlled by feature flags to identify any issues or areas for improvement. Azure App Configuration provides built-in monitoring and logging capabilities, allowing you to track changes and analyze the impact of feature flags. Additionally, you can use Azure Monitor and Application Insights to gain deeper insights into the behavior of your application and its features. When using feature flags, it's essential to follow best practices to maximize their benefits and minimize potential risks. Some key best practices include Keeping feature flags short-lived to avoid clutter, using meaningful names and descriptions, and regularly cleaning up unused flags. It's also important to implement proper access controls to prevent unauthorized changes and to use versioning and labeling to track changes. Additionally, you should establish a process for rolling back features if necessary and ensure that feature flags are thoroughly tested before being deployed to production. Let's consider a case study of a company that successfully implemented feature flags using Azure App Configuration. The company, a leading e-commerce platform, wanted to roll out a new recommendation engine to a subset of users. By using feature flags, they were able to gradually enable the feature for different user segments, gather feedback, and make improvements based on real-world usage. This approach allowed them to identify and fix issues early, resulting in a smoother and more successful rollout. The company also used feature flags to perform A/B testing, which helped them optimize the recommendation engine for better user engagement and conversion rates. While feature flags offer many advantages, they also come with challenges. One common challenge is managing a large number of feature flags, which can become overwhelming and lead to technical debt. To address this, it's important to establish a clear process for creating, managing, and retiring feature flags. Another challenge is ensuring that feature flags do not negatively impact application performance. This can be mitigated by using efficient evaluation methods and caching feature flag states. Additionally, it's crucial to have robust monitoring and alerting in place to quickly identify and resolve any issues related to feature flags. The field of feature management is continuously evolving, with new trends and technologies emerging. One such trend is the use of machine learning and artificial intelligence to automate feature flag management. By analyzing user behavior and application performance, AI can make data-driven decisions about when to enable or disable features. Another trend is the integration of feature flags with CI/CD pipelines, allowing for more seamless and automated deployments. As organizations continue to adopt DevOps practices, the use of feature flags is expected to become even more widespread, driving innovation and improving software delivery processes. Implementing feature flags using Azure App Configuration and Feature Manager can significantly enhance your software development and deployment processes. By providing greater control over feature releases, feature flags enable more agile and reliable software delivery. To get started, create an Azure App Configuration resource, set up Feature Manager, and integrate feature flags into your application. Follow best practices to ensure effective feature flag management and leverage Azure's monitoring and analytics tools to gain insights into your application's performance. As you continue to refine your feature management strategy, you'll be well positioned to deliver high-quality software that meets the needs of your users.